Hello YouTube, Brent Peeler here with you. Coming to you from the ex-casa. Today is moving day here in Valencia. Today's the 29th, I think, or 28th, 29th, something like that. 28th. Got to be out of, really don't have to be out of this apartment till tomorrow, but I'm loading up, packing up, heading out. Gonna go to Bohol, spend the weekend in Bohol, and then move into my new apartment on the 30th. So bittersweet. Got lots of good memories here in this little 3-bedroom apartment here in Valencia. Available on Airbnb if y'all are interested. It's booked up for the next 2 or 3 months, but after that, who knows? Anyway, folks, I'm fixing to pack up or load up and head to Dumaguete. We'll catch you on a bit. Okay, folks, made it back. Made it back to the Ketchaho Inn. If this place looks familiar, it's because it probably is. That's where I was at last week. But I liked it so good. That's how you pronounce it. Ketchaho is the way I pronounce it. That's how you spell it. Got awesome breakfast, reasonable rates. I think this time instead of $27 a night, I think it was like $30 a night. But still good to go. Here in the Philippines, you find a good spot with good food and a nice soft bed. Remember it. I didn't even look anywhere else. I just typed this in. They had a room, and boom, I booked it. So this is her. Just a plain Jane basic room, air con. It's got hot and cold water in the shower. Another plus. Got your hot water there. Got your tank tenderizer, shitter, and sink. What else do you need, folks? Just sitting here waiting on Agnes to get off work. I know last time I introduced y'all to her, or kind of did. Let me turn this around. Hell, I called her Nessie. I said, "Hell, say hi, Nessie." And when I got done with the video, she said, "Why you call me Nessie?" I thought, well, fuck, I thought that was your name. But that's a deal over here. These girls and these Facebook accounts, they don't put their real name on there, or very seldom do they put their real name on there. So, hell, I was calling her Nessie for a shit. I don't know how long before she finally told me. Said, "No, my name's Agnes." So, if I say Nessie, I mean Agnes from now on. But anyway, she's at work, or she's fixed to get off work right now as we speak. Anyway, so she knows where to come because this is where we stayed last week. So. As soon as she gets here, we're going to go out on the town and see what we can't get into. Last week we went to that A9, had a good time there. It's Saturday night, so they may be having something again tonight. So, okay, folks, I thought I'd take this little time to show y'all everything I own is right here in this bag. And this bag, toilet paper not included. I don't own that. I guess I kind of rented it, but anyway, right there, that bag right there. It's all I own in the world over here in Southeast Asia. That, my overnight bag, and a pair of shoes right there. That's everything you need to come overseas. I started out when I come over here with 2 bags, 2 backpacks. That backpack and one a little smaller. Yeah, come over here with 2 backpacks, this one and another one. By the time I got done in Vietnam, I had 3 backpacks. I had 3 backpacks. I had a coat. I had all kinds of stupid shit that I didn't need. It cost me an extra $70 for a damn baggage fee at one of them cheap airlines. Them cheap airlines get you on the baggage fees. So last time before I went to Thailand, I just started throwing shit away. Started giving shit away. I don't need this. I don't need that. I got rid of two backpacks. It's ridiculous. Shit's so cheap over here. If you're coming to the Philippines, don't bring a bunch of shit. Just bring your necessities, your electronics, your chargers, and not even electronics. Hell, I brought over a GoPro, and I bought a drone, a DJI drone. I've never even used the drone. A buddy of mine used the GoPro one time when we went snorkeling. I've never used it. Well, I take that back. I used it one time when I was motorbiking across Vietnam. But it's so much easier to do this shit on my phone. And hell, I've been lugging that shit around for a year now. It's all that shit's in one of these little, I don't know if you can see that or not. There's another little bag, just plumb full of electronic shit. Shit that you don't need. If you come to Southeast Asia, focus on bringing you a good pair of tennis shoes, a good pair of flip-flops. If you're a bigger guy, or probably anybody, make sure you bring shorts. Other than that, like your t-shirts and shit, pretty much I don't think I own a t-shirt now that I brought with me to start with. Because I throw them, if I buy a new t-shirt, I throw one away. There's no need in acquiring shit. I don't buy anything that I can't walk away from, or can't. Or if I think it's going to hurt me to walk away from it or give it away, I don't buy it. Been living simple, and it's simplified everything. When it's time to go, I get up and go. I get to the airport, I may still be a little overweight. I just start sticking shit in my pockets. And if they see you start playing that game, they'll just get your ass out of there, because they don't want you putting on every shirt you got and all that. But I'll get I don't know how many times I've got that little DJI drone, stuck it in my little cargo pocket, get my little GoPro, stick it in the other one. About that time, they say, just go on. And hadn't had a problem with since I learned that little trick after I got charged $70 coming from Vietnam. So keep that in mind if you're coming over here at bare minimums. Just get an overnight bag, 3 or 4 pairs of shorts, a couple of t-shirts, and when you get over here, buy you some t-shirts. T-shirt, hell, $3 or $4 a piece, $5. Chargers, medication, get over here, everything else, you know, you're good to go. That's my little tip of the day. I thought I'd throw that in this little video. And like I say, hell, I've got like 6 pair of shorts now. I don't need 6 pair of shorts. Can't wear but one at a time. And hell, I wear mine 2 or 3 days before I wash them, you know, if possible. Shirts I usually wear once and then wash them, but may not be that quick now, because I'm leaving a place that had a wash machine, and this new place I don't think's got one. So I'll be using the laundromat, so I may be a little funky from time to time. But no, signed a three-month lease, so I can start back up. I can start back up on shirts and stuff, and into 3 months, if I decide to leave, I'll toss them. There's no need in carrying all that shit with you, folks. And anywhere you go, you want to buy a little souvenir, you want to buy your little t-shirt. Hell, this one says Tagaytay. Bought that in Tagaytay up there by the volcano or whatever, just south of Manila. Everywhere I go, you know, you go to a new place, you want a souvenir, buy a t-shirt. But go to the next one, throw it away, start all over again. Okay, folks, I'll catch you on a bit. Okay, folks, I'm back. Just made it back from I think it was called Bohol Bee Farm Resort. It's like a tourist destination here in Panglao, or Panglao, yeah. Has a restaurant, knickknacks, hotel, just kind of resort right there on the water. Good food. She had the burger and I had the ribs. The ribs were good. Of course, they're not, I'm used to them falling off the bone, baby back ribs from the hideout there in Valencia. That's the best ribs I've ever had, but these were good. Not near as tender, but they was good. Made it back to the hotel here. I can tell you right now, I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight. It's not even 10 o'clock, and I'm wore plumb out. Call this a travel day, I guess. Anytime I'm on a ferry or a plane, I kind of get sleepy or whatever. So I'm gonna sleep good tonight. Matter of fact, that's what got me back on track last time, was coming over here. Got some good sleep. Got my days and nights back on track. So looking forward to good night's sleep. I was showing y'all a little travel hack about having one backpack and stuff. And I forgot about it. But before I left to Thailand, I flew out of Panglao. I flew out of this airport here, and I come seen Agnes before I left for a couple of days. And I wound up giving her a backpack full of shit that I didn't want or whatever. Well, she brought it back tonight. And so, hell, I've got about 5 more shirts and more shit to throw away, I guess. But looking forward to the new shirts, because they're not new, they're my old shirts, but hadn't worn them in a couple of months, so at least I'll have some new shirts and that kind of stuff for the next few days. Don't have to worry about washing. I did wash all my laundry and stuff before I left my apartment, because I had a wash machine. So, but anyway, I have a little change of pace anyway. I told her not to bring it. She brought it anyway. So she's in there. I guess evidently I've got I've got some kind of interrogation tomorrow with her folks and brothers and sisters, and I don't know why. I've already been through a couple of them. I thought the first time I met her, I went in and got introduced to the family, and I don't know. Evidently, I got more questions to answer. How come I hadn't made it official? The mom kind of asked me what the status was today, and I told her we was just dating, filling each other out or whatever. And she acted like she didn't know English, but I know she did, because Agnes told me before we got there that she understood. So she just kind of looked at Agnes, and they decided right then and there that they needed the brothers and sisters to come over here and do some be the interpreters and grill me and put me through the ringer tomorrow. So I'm gonna go in here and see if she won't give me a little bit of pre-test or give me some answers, what I should say and what I shouldn't say. Or, I don't know. I'm just bullshitting. It is what it is. I guess I'll just tell them all what I told them already. Good people, pretty nice atmosphere. That A9 sports bar that I showed y'all last time I was over here, that actually belongs to her sister. It's right. That bar sits pretty much in her front yard. So just a pretty awesome environment. Got lots of good food there. Usually got a band or karaoke or something going on the weekends there, but they wasn't going to get started until about 10 o'clock. Like I said, I'm ready to go to bed. But her house is just another awesome little Philippines house. It's got a brick house with got I think 3 or 4 bedrooms downstairs, and they've got a loft that's got bedrooms in it. And just like regular Filipinos, they still cook with wood, and I really dig that. I'm about half a pyro anyway. I love fire, so I like watching them cook with wood and stuff. So she has to be at work at 7 in the mornings. Not tomorrow. She's off tomorrow, of course, but on regular weekdays, she's got to be at work at 7 in the morning. So she gets up at like 4:30, 5 o'clock, just to get a fire going, to cook breakfast and stuff for her daughter before she goes to work. So cooking with wood is neat and has its advantages, but it's sure got its disadvantages too. When you got to wake up another hour or so early just to get the fire going and cook and that kind of stuff. But it's a real awesome vibe watching them cook with wood and using the old dried coconut shells and stuff to cook with, to use for fuel. When I was in Bohol or whatever, we'd always go collect the coconut shells from the farm and take them back. And I always just thought that was neat, watching them burn with that. Same story here in Bohol. Just a pretty cool way of life, and just a whole lot simpler, folks. I know I told y'all that I had decisions to make, and I do. I did go ahead and make one of the big ones. I did go ahead and get me a place there in Talay, in between Dumaguete and Valencia. I signed a lease for 3 months on that. Just not anything against Bohol or whatever. I guess I'll be probably making a few more trips over here during the week, or one a week, or one every couple of weeks, or something like that. But I just come across a deal I couldn't pass up. I got a 1-bedroom apartment with swimming pool right in between Dumaguete and Valencia. I got it for 18,000 pesos, which is about, with the exchange rate now, exchange rate's a little bit lower right now, 56 to 1 or something. So I think it comes out to about $320 a month. Of course, I've got to pay my own electric and water, but that shouldn't be, 3 or 4, 3 to 5,000. So overall, I'm be living cheaper than I was. I was paying 24, all bills paid, up in Valencia. Like I said, that's no longer available. They rented it out through Airbnb while I was gone to Thailand. So I officially had to be out of that place tomorrow. So I went ahead and checked out today. So, but my utilities and my rent, all that stuff should go down. When you first get to the Philippines, you're just tickled. You find you a place I think my first place, well, I know it was like $600 a month, and I was tickled with it. Had a swimming pool, and everybody's telling you, you know, how you're overpaying or whatever, and I was just like, no, I'm getting what I want. You know how much this would cost back in the United States, and blah blah blah. And even when I had my condo in Cebu, and and after you're here a little bit, you know, you just start deciding, you know, maybe they're right. Maybe I am paying a little too much. So you go to looking around, and of course I dropped down a notch from 600 to 450. And now I'm down to about 320. So, and I know you can get a lot cheaper than that, but I like my amenities. I like my swimming pool. It's been a while since I had one. Matter of fact, they're out there raising hell in that swimming pool right now. I kept hearing splashing. But I like the aircon, I like my swimming pool, and I like the location, folks. I really dig the Valencia area. And where I'm at now, I'm going to be right between Valencia and Dumaguete it's a little conversion road that shoots you over to Bohol, but I mean, I'm right on the corner, pretty much it's like a intersection between the highway and the diversion road. So I'm right there, you know, close to everything. Not as close to, I think I'm 4.5 kilometers from Valencia is what the landlord told me today, or told me yesterday, and I'm 3 kilometers from Dumaguete, which is 2 miles. 2 miles to Dumaguete, 3 miles to Valencia. Right there, pretty close to the Hideout and a few of my favorite restaurants. So, and I'll still take and you know, it's 3 minutes. It's not like it's very far. I've got my own scooter, so yeah, I think I'm going to enjoy it. But that's the only reason I didn't move to Bohol. Might move here in the future. You never know. I'm putting in that one island over theory. You know, if y'all have watched my last videos, you know what I'm talking about. But wasn't on purpose. Just kind of fell into my hands that way. And I was seriously thinking about moving to Panglao or Bohol, and who knows, I may wind up doing that in the future. I've got to go home sometime. I've got to go home, see my kids, see my granddaughter. I was told today that I'll probably have to do a little quarantine from being over here in Southeast Asia for at least a week or so before I see that brand new baby. I say brand new, that baby's about to be 1 year old next month. So really missing my little granddaughter and my kids, and missing Oklahoma too. You know, Oklahoma, Texas, Amarillo. But I need to get back eventually. Do have a buddy that's coming over here in November, or he's going to Thailand. And I told him if he comes halfway around the world and goes to Thailand, that I would go back over there and spend a week or two with him. So I may wind up going back to Thailand somewhere around the middle of November. I think's when he said he was coming over there. But good buddy of mine from Amarillo. So Mike, if you come, I'll damn sure meet you over there. So not that I know anything about Thailand. I've been there a couple times, but we'll figure it out together. But anyhow, that's all I got for now. I'm gonna get in here, lay down, see if she can't give me the cheat code to what I'm supposed to say tomorrow, and we'll go from there, folks. That's all I got for now. This is Brent Stripping. Peace.